And we are live. Hello, everyone. Thanks for
Congratulations.
congratulations, Day 4. We made it to Thursday. Oh, that's all I can ask for, really. In the big scheme of things, as I lay in bed and I ponder, what is life all about? Why do I wake up in the morning? At least I know. At least I know
At
that it's
least you
Friday.
wake up in the morning.
At least that. If all of us could be so lucky. Um,
Yeah, I guess so.
it's been a pretty busy day today. Like I said at the end of yesterday's show, I did end up putting out the review for Tokyo Chronos and Aldeus. I didn't get around to the fucking quintuplets game. I I will. It's just an anime visual novel. There's really there's really so little to review. Like, if you like the anime and if you like the manga, yeah, sure.
Hmm.
Any stealth bombs? God, I feel like that's a an inside joke that I need to know about. And in the way my head works is that there was some I'm wearing a Taylor Swift shirt right now, and there was some threats at a Taylor Swift concert recently, and they canceled it. I only know that because I watch Philip DeFranco, and he gives me all the headlines, so I don't have to pay attention to all the Twitter drama and everything. I just have him tell me what's going on. I don't know many streamers. I've never even watched a Mr. Beast music video video.
Mus- Music video?
I don't know what he does.
Oh.
I've never seen Mr. Beast. For a while, for years, I never knew what he looked like until like I saw, um, I retweeted something that somebody put on Instagram like a year and a half ago. But I guess it's all I don't know. I don't want to get the
And now
drama.
you'll never forget him.
Oh yeah, Mr. Beast. Um, Other than that, I did not. Oh, I told you right now, but I didn't take a nap earlier.
I'm actually very proud of you. I wasn't sure if I was proud of you at first. I didn't want to like spill the beans, but I
Mm.
mean, if it's a daily napper, I'm proud. You broke the link.
Yeah, I always know that I'm at my most saddest when I take a nap.
I mean every day. Okay.
there's
Every day.
there's always
We
like a
had a
couple.
point.
Well, you look at the stuff that you have to do, right? And the list is like 20, 25 long for me on especially yes, it's like 15 items long that need to go out tomorrow or the next day. But I'm banking on the weekend, so I'll get them out. I'll get them out Monday. I'll do everything Monday. Get away. Um but it's just Anime Expo stuff. It's a lot of like Anime Expo deadlines that are it's just transcribing and writing articles. It's busy work, okay? So I have a list of like 15, 20 things to do, and it's so long that uh, I just get a little overwhelmed and I like look at it and I'm just like, "You know what? It's been
Makes you
so
tired.
many days already. What if I just take a nap?"
Yeah. It's
What if I just forget about this 15
yeah.
things and just take a nap?
It's worked for me this far, so I
Yeah.
mean
I love working under pressure. It's my favorite thing to do. I got like, we did get like four more like previews and review codes today. And it's like, it's stacking up. Thankfully, everyone on staff has taken something. Um, So it's gonna go by pretty well for the end of the month. But yeah, it's I didn't I didn't know this morning was gonna be so eventful in terms of like things that I needed to address, like review codes coming in and um some previews that are coming up. I will say right now I will not be here on the 20th. Um I'll be in San Francisco at a preview
Ooh.
event. But and then I'll be with Mark during PAX. But I don't think there's any of these live shows. No, I guess Monday we'll miss that Monday show on what September 2nd because we'll be flying home. Um,
Okay.
but so I guess we'll miss that day. We don't have too many shows that we're gonna miss unless I sleep through one of them.
I
Uh
don't know if we introduced ourselves for the people that are just tuning in.
oh, the newbies.
Did you introduce yourself?
No, I like to do a soft open while they come in because
Okay.
it's like I like to give 10 15 minutes of just banter before I start the show because gives people time
Understandable. All right,
to
everyone.
to come in. So that's why I'm giving them the lowdown of my day.
All right. Well,
I went to the gym today and
yeah.
they played K-pop. They played K-pop on the gym speakers, and I looked around and I was like,
Oh no.
is anyone as cool as me right now?
It's a local thing. It's a local
Nobody
thing.
was. Nobody. Everyone's headphones are in. It was like between a song that I heard the music that was playing over. But yeah, pretty cool.
Did it get a few extra jumping jacks out of you?
Yeah, you know what? At this gym though, I have to act extra cool because there's a guy that I knew in high school that was just a really big asshole, and he works there. So I have to like go a little harder when I go to that gym. It's the closest gym to me. Sometimes I'll make the 20-minute drive to the other gym, but this one's like 5 minutes away. So I'll do this. I prefer this one if I'm doing something quick. But he works there. So I have to it's like fuck, like he knows who I it's like one of those interactions where I don't like I'll go like I'll do the like that, but we know we don't like each other, right? Like we know like there's like it all started when he tweeted out. This is so funny. This is like 12 years ago. This is gonna like I'm gonna say this out loud, and like the whole interaction's gonna feel so stupid. But like 12 years ago, he tweeted out that he was in a college class and the guy couldn't understand the teacher, and he was like, "Oh, this guy's thick accent, or this woman's
Okay.
thick accent. I can't understand the teacher." And I was like, I don't think that woman went to 6 years of school to become a professor for some nobody to be complaining about
Oh my
her
god.
in her Twitter. And I was like, maybe you should bring this up to her and not just bully her on the internet. And then got mad at me, and I was like, whatever, dude. I
You're
feel
always
like
just picking fights. You're always just toothpicking
that.
around.
Well, that's when I realized just shut the fuck up. You know, even your 2 cents just paves the way for just more people to hate you. So the more I talk, the more I realize I should just shut up. Anyway,
All
um,
right.
a lot happened today, and I want to go over it because I didn't even get to watch all this news. Bailey covered half of it. I took half of it, but Playism announced a ton of games this morning. Um, I kind of said that last night. I think I did say that last night, but they did, and it was more than I thought. It was more than I was aware of. Um, so we could just like highlight them and go through the news and then play some games. But all along, be in the chat. Be sure to talk to us because this is a conversation that we're having. So if you have anything you want to share about your day, be sure to change it. Do you think we'll see anything about Nintendo's next console this year? I think we are. I think I think they're gonna say something September for sure. Next month for sure. It's gonna be announced. Guys,
Mm.
I don't know why they decide to hang out around.
Something that I did today that's out of the ordinary, and I am Mark. For all you
Oh,
people who don't know, I'm sure
oh yes.
people don't know who I am. If you haven't figured it out, I'm just another noisy pixel person. You know what I mean? But we did an ice skating lesson today. This was my second time on the ice ever. I only ice skated like when I was maybe like 10 years old, or I don't. It was I was I don't know, how old are you in middle school? I don't know how the
Yeah, I
ages
think
line
you're
up
like
anymore.
11.
Yeah, so it was just. I mean, I've been getting better at snowboarding. We've been trying to train at that. I want to like get together with my friends. They're all good at snowboarding, so I'm like, so I started picking up that, and then I was also, the reason I'm ice skating is because I'm actually trying to like learn how to skate so I could shoot a video or like a music video. but I
All
need to
right.
be able to be on the ice.
Yeah, it opens up the doors to so many date opportunities.
I guess yeah, it is a nice. It's just another thing.
Go
That's
to
just
Times
nice to know. Yeah,
Square.
yeah. Like it's just you're
Sure.
like, oh, I know how to ice skate.
But
You
do
know?
but on the date, do one of those stops that like push the ice all the way, like, like those quick stops.
Uh, I mean, like, I just barely learned how to like
Go.
kick off the ice and stuff.
I'm thinking Mighty Ducks. I'm already thinking about your career here. So,
Yeah. Well, snowboarding is fun. Ice skating is fun. It's tough. It's very hard. But yeah, I'm learning because I just need to film a music video. So I thought that was just like an interesting little thing. Um, Definitely fun though.
are you gonna go back?
I think I need to. I think I need a little bit more time, like maybe another hour. I did an hour. So I think if I had just another hour, I just need to be able to like pick up more momentum, like going forward. Like I can balance on my like I could squat while gliding and stuff. I just need to be able to like hold a camera, and not drop it, I guess, and maybe a turn.
I used to rollerblade, so I got pretty good at ice skating. I had a friend, and this is all in middle school and early high school too. But I had a friend who was in hockey, so I would do it, and I would go and ice skate. I was never that good at it, but people started making fun of me for rollerblading, so I kind of stopped that. I mean,
Yeah, at least
Brink.
ice skating, you're in like a private enclosed
Yeah,
area. No one can
yeah.
see you. You know.
Everybody's ice skating there. You're there for one thing.
You're just out and about rollerblade in public. You're like, look at me, guys. I'm going faster.
Fucking bladers.
Yeah. Ice skating's fun though. Yeah, I appreciate it. It's very tough. Very tough.
Well, good luck on your ice
Two
skating.
streams in a week.
It's 3. I missed Tuesday. I did do Monday, but it was boring.
It's Christmas.
Yeah, we're getting better at these too because we're not on-screen talent, guys. You know what I realized is that the problematic people on the internet, Mark, the problematic people, and this goes for VTubers, this goes for every fucking person on Twitter, this goes for everybody. If they do not have in real life friends that are not dedicated to whatever you think they do, just in real life friends,
Okay.
they can't be trusted. There's something wrong with them. And you know what? We just talked about him, Mr. Beast. He doesn't have any in real life friends. All the people in his they're all Mr. Beasties or whatever they're called. The Beastables or whatever. They're the Beast Boys. No,
All
and
right.
and his family runs his company. So he doesn't have any friends that remove you from, like, I have plenty of friends that don't play video games or
Oh,
listen to
okay.
music or do anything like that. Um or yes, like I can physically remove myself. These people on Twitter that are constantly like complaining and drama, it's like you clearly don't have any friends. Like there's something.
Oh, yeah. They're just like projecting on the internet 24/7 is what you're trying to say.
Yeah. Digital download only. I can see it. I could see it for sale. Okay, so Super Blue said, "Hey, I just watched your Switch review of Tokyo Chrono Dual Pack. Digital download only. I could see it on sale. I can't. I think there's an English Asian version. I could check right now for you. Um, I
Mm.
believe there is.
Yeah. So my sleep schedule's been messed up since last September, and we're about to just rally back into PAX 1 year later. I've been living on West Coast time,
Here,
pretty much.
I'll link you, and that's not an affiliate. That's not an affiliate link, but that's a link to the dual pack. Has English. No more Mr. Beast. I'm tired of his. Yeah, yeah. I've never watched Mr. Beast noise, and he was just on Philip DeFranco, so it was on my mind. But I will say, take that advice to any two people are disagreeing on Twitter. Like really try to look at their stuff and be like, do these guys have like real friends? Because I think it's too easy on the internet to just be like it's weird when these people get called out, they have receipts of them from like 5-7 years ago. You know, like that means that you were online digital for those 5-7 years with these people just having digital conversations. But you know what? Can't save in real life conversations.
Just gotta remember them.
Yeah.
That's just how it was.
um,
Back in my day, we remembered our conversations.
I do appreciate the friends that I have. Um, the friends that I have that take me away.
IRL.
Yeah, that take me away from this stuff. It keeps you, keeps you kind of humbled in a way where I don't know. I've never been seen as like the cool kid, and I don't know what would ever come of like if I had that cool kid power. I don't want it. I like where I'm at right now. With that, oh yeah,
I was just saying, like, I feel like I have a lot of friends, and almost all of them play video games. But I would say none of them identify as like only like that's their
hmm
personality only. You know what I mean? Like everyone does other things,
yeah. From the
and
group,
still,
from the group that I know you hang out with, they're all pretty. It's like
yeah,
we get along because we all like gaming, but we all have these separate lives. Um, but in real life, friends are important. Everyone go make some friends. But you look like you know noise. My girlfriend's grandma says I look like Freddie Mercury, and that she's hot, or that he's hot, and so she says that I'm attractive because I look like Freddie
yeah.
Mercury. And it's I didn't think so. It's just the mustache. It's just the
Hour
mustache.
of the stash, man.
With that said, this is After Hours with Noisy Pixel. I'm Zara Lopez. And we got Mark Damati here. And we're going to go over some news from today. Look at that. I transferred. I did the transition.
Ooh, my face is all over the place. I'll raise my head up.
Okay. We got some news on this 3D bullet hell action game, Humura Heim. I think this game looks really cool. Bailey, I know you're in chat right now. What is this? Why is this a link to the trailer? Oh, it's a link to another article. I guess the news is that it's coming in early 2025. Was that where it's coming before? No. All of Why do you pronounce everything wrong? What? Homura Heim. Homura Himi. Himi. Humura.
That's right, dude. I don't know how to pronounce a lot of things either, so
Yeah.
I forgive you.
Way to be a gatekeeper, Bailey. God.
You
Let's
need to
what?
fix my camera. My head is like is there a way to bring me up a little bit in the box?
Uh
Yeah, I'm like my chin is getting cut off here. Help
uh
me out, brother. Help me out here.
there you go. There you go.
Get me up there, man. Okay.
There we go. How's that?
Yes. It's better. I was
I'm
very
waiting on my
conscious
friend's game
about like
called.
if I just like sat normally, my mouth was getting cut off. I was just gonna go cry in the corner otherwise, but
Oh no. Not-
you were saying?
Uh I'm gonna watch Humura Hime. Hime. We'll just watch right here. Work in progress footage. This is an action RPG. It looks like these dungeons are more like linear. They don't look very extensive. Characters look cool. So we are playing all of these games at PAX this year. So hopefully they'll have some developers on hand, but we'll be able to. We're like one of the few that bring capture capture hardware to these events. So we'll be sure to actually like record some of this gameplay to give you a better look at all these games because they are pretty cool. This looks like a game, also kind of Mihoyo-ish. Yeah, it looks like a level 5 game. I feel like a Dark Cloud, like a Dark Cloud. Um, oh, Brahimi, 2025. We're gonna have to wait for that game. Can you wait? Can you wait for it, Mark?
I can wait all of my life. My
Um,
entire.
let's see if I can pronounce this one. Metal Bringer, easy. Playism announced that Metal Bringer will be released this winter on Steam and PS5. That's like the news, guys. Like the news for these things are the release date. So these new gameplay trailers are just the icing on the cake.
Love me a good fondant.
This game looks kind of like a Devil Survivor meets I don't know, like a Earth Defense Force kind of with all the shit going on. Looks cool.
Looks entertaining, to say the least. I mean, I would have to see more,
This pixel art.
but they won't show
This,
me more until I buy it.
yeah, this pixel art looks really cool. It just looks like these like roguelike-ish stage designs. If this is all it's gonna offer, there needs to be a little bit more variety in these stage themes. But I think right now they're mostly trying to showcase the mech designs that you can kind of get into. I'm an environmental boy, what can I say? Always have been. Probably always will be. What's this? Outrider Mako. PC via Steam 2025. You know,
Mako.
it's really strange when games are announced for 2025. I feel like that's years away, but it's like 4 months away. Fucking nuts.
Yeah, this year has been flying by.
Fucking nuts. This year has sucked.
Yeah, it's like it did feel kind of empty. I mean, full. It was kind of full, but so full that like it almost nothing happened. Like it
Yeah.
was just like what is? It's just busyness, and just
No like
life.
notable milestones. If we had a milestone, it would be this live show. This would be our milestone of the year. And it took us 8 months.
Yeah,
I would say PAX East. I forget PAX East was this year. I would say PAX East was a nice milestone, at least in getting us like a little more aware of the type of event show for coverage that we want to do. You know, like every time we go to a show floor, every time we go to an event, I feel like we leave a little more prepared. Sometimes less than others. Like I think this year specifically, I made moves to get better at my event coverage. Um, so there has been events where I've walked away and I'm like, fuck, that sucked. Like I didn't get anything done. Um,
yeah. I definitely know how to move a little bit better in there, and also like we kind of change what we like. We do the interviews pretty similarly. There's really no reason to change those. I mean, but everything else, like in terms of like B-roll for the videos or how we edit the videos, like just general structure of the production after the fact is has been changing year to year. But yeah, like just in terms of like when I have to film, like we know when to leave, kind of thing. Like
yeah,
we're just like, all right, we're done for the day, kind of thing. We don't have
yeah.
to waste any more
We
time.
used to stay until like the closing hours every day, and at like 3, we're like, are we done? Like, do we? You know what we do? We over the years we have been a little more posh, I guess is the word. We like go to the finer restaurants. We get the finer Airbnbs.
Yeah.
We do pay for less stress. We don't mind paying extra for less stress. So if we could stay closer or if we can all have a nice group dinner, I think we go out of our way for that because we don't see each other often or as often as we'd like. Um,
No, we live as far away as possible in the United,
yeah, in
in
this
this country.
country. Um, this is Outrider Mako coming to Steam in 2025. Developer Asmado Games. Looks Looks like that some Toho fan game.
It's certainly anti-Chad.
Who is the girl on the thumbnail? I think we're gonna get to that game right now.
That's
after
me.
This. We'll get to that game. We'll get to thumbnail girl game after this. Hi. This looks cool. You know what? This like whole town setup kind of reminds me of like oh, what is it? Some like old NIS game that was released. I can't think of the name. Caldoon or something like. I don't know. Something dumb.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
If I look for it, I could find it, but I don't want to. Really... Oh, that was an okay game. A lot of these games have style. That game is called Million Depth. It's an action strategy game coming 2025. Looks cool. This is one I'm pretty excited for. What's up, DC Fat Cat? Game's all about crying.
I'll probably get an A+ at it then.
How much can I cry in one game?
1/4 cup of tears will be donated.
It's like a cave story style game. I love like Playism games have so much fucking style, like in their key art, and then they'll just come out with like RPG Maker graphics. Like they don't give like.
Let's just make our life a little easier this time.
Yeah. Oh, you make like this game. You make like weapons. Kind of cool.
You use Tetris blocks to build weapons.
Oh, you could pet the dog. Million Depth follows Moma, a human girl from outer space who visits Urch. Is that a misspelling?
Moma?
To find her only friend, diving into the million-follower underground world known as Naraka Akasha. Players will craft their own weapons and participate in time-freezing battles to discover the identity of Moma's friend. Looks cool. I'm into it.
MoMA.
This game is like a game that's been in early access for a while. I usually like to play Toho games, and this is like one of the few that I have not played, but I've been covering it for early access. It's funny because it looks like better than most fan-made Toho games. But I guess it keeps getting updates, like with new characters and stuff. Kind of cool.
Yeah, sometimes I'm looking at these screenshots and I'm like, am I being deceived? That's why I think the video with the gameplay is so much better.
Yes.
You know, they're always showing the best little snippets, but I just want to see it
in action. I need to see this game.
I need to see the animation. Frame by frame.
So, fun fact, a lore dump on me is that I've interviewed Zune, the creator of Toho, before.
How do you feel about that?
I don't think it was like 2017, so I didn't really know I didn't know what the hell Toho was. Guys, like, I fell into like covering niche games pretty late, like 2014, 2015 when I started at Op Rainfall. So a lot of these like older niche stuff I had to like learn on the road. But the thing was, so I went to Anime Expo 2014 for Op Rainfall, and and it was during a time. This is a funny story because it was during a time where DualShockers offered me a job, and I had not told Op Rainfall that I was gonna leave. And I was there at Anime Expo for Op Rainfall, but I had already known that I was gonna do this DualShockers thing. So so at Anime Expo, which is in LA, I don't have a car back then. Also, okay, so I take the train down to LA. Anyway, that's news for this story. Okay, so LA and San Francisco are as far away as possible in California. It's probably a 7-hour drive. Um, and so NIS America at Anime Expo, who had Zune and some other Toho creators there, were like, "Hey, Azario, we can offer you an exclusive interview with Zune, but they're leaving right now. You would have to go to San Francisco and interview them." And
Yeah.
this is 10 years ago. So I was like, I just said yes. I was like, yeah, I could do it. I didn't know how I was going to do it or anything. Um, Ended up renting a car with the help of one of my friends at the time, and drove up there and did it. And in my head, I'm like, oh fuck, I'm like, this is like the first time I've ever doing something journalistic or whatever. But in reality, I just wasted like 500
Yeah.
bucks. I wasted 500 bucks to flex to NIS America that I could get from LA to San Francisco in a day. And fuck, I was paying that off for like the next like 3 or 5 months because I was still in college
Wow.
at the time. Yeah, dude, this is a fucked up time. Let's see if that interview is still. I think I ended up publishing it on DualShockers.
Hmm. Still live on the internet.
Oh, it's still alive. Let's see if I was right on the timing there. 2016, 2 years off. 2 years
Is
off.
this your screen? This your footage or something?
It's my article from 2016. Um,
Damn.
yeah,
Just
so I
sitting.
I got to interview Dune, but I honestly don't know. I don't think that I really was prepared to interview him because if I interviewed him now after everything I know about him, it would be a lot different. But I was just like, ooh, what kind of like everyone's like ask him about the beer and stuff. I was just like, is played. I'm seeing. I'm rating my questions. Do you feel that the games you first created in the beginning could still be played and enjoyed by players today? It might be fun, but it would be lacking in terms of systems. What a good answer. What a good answer. Because other people would be like, sure, buy all the old games. He's just
Yeah.
like, nah. Would you ever be up for returning older titles to re-release them? There's a lot of requests for me to do this. However, I would rather spend my time creating something brand new instead of remaking something. Mm-hmm. That was one of the early my early big breaks. Like, oh, I'm doing something, but really, I wasn't doing anything.
You wasted all that cash.
Yeah, I DualShockers wasn't paying me at the time, so it wasn't like I was getting reimbursed for the car or anything. I
Yeah.
just did
You're
it.
just like paying to learn at that point. Like
Yeah,
in the grand scheme of things.
well, and then I felt that it would get me in better graces with like NAS America to get more exclusives in the future, like I scratch your back, you scratch mine, type of thing. Um, and I guess it did, but none of those people that work in NAS America then still work there now. um, and also I think they laid off their entire PR team. NAS America did. I have a question. Why did the old beat 'em ups name everyone you're beating up nowadays? Why did old beat 'em ups name everyone you're beating up nowadays? They only name the characters.
Does that mean there's no bosses or anything? They have like names? They're just like nameless enemies that you fight? Is that
think
how it goes?
think he's thinking of like Spider-Man Carnage on like Sega, where when you're fighting the guys, you could see their HP and their name at the top. It just says like John or like Paul.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why they don't have that anymore. I thought they did.
It's broken. The graphics too high. Broke system. Can't link name.
Yeah, everyone had a name. Feel bad for the Johns family.
Whoever's name is John is having a bad day right now.
Are you excited for Dead Rising Remastered?
You're asking me? Because
Yeah.
I am not excited at all. Okay, Dead Rising.
Have you ever played Dead Rising?
Sounds familiar, but no. I have played Dead Island, whatever that game is.
Oh, you played the worst Dead Rising.
Yeah, that one's. I hate that game. I hate that game.
Yeah, Dead Island sucks. This is playing. I'm gonna get this Switch ready.
How could you do this to me? Alright, well, I'm alone with Azario's bare feet.
Also,
is that Beelzebub, dude?
No, it's fucking Tomba, dude.
Oh,
I got a little plush
Tomba.
for the
That's cool. Where'd
for
you
the
get that?
stream.
The vending machine at
So
where's that? Chuck E. Cheese?
so again, so like 2017, I went to E3, and sorry, all these stories are stupidly connected.
Flex plushies with you too. I can go 1 for 1 with you right now.
I interviewed working designs on that fucking game that they put out that didn't do too well. Their most recent game is like a tactical RPG. I can't think of the name right now. Someone in the chat help me out. I interviewed working designs at that E3, and I got to play the game early. And I don't even think it was working designs at the time. I think they're called like something paw or some monkey paw or some stupid thing like that. Anyway, at the end of the interview, he just like opened up a closet and was like, "Hey, you guys want any of these old Tomba plushes that we have?" I'm like, "You just carry these around with you?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I love Tomba. Nobody talks about Tomba anymore."
Tossing Tumbas around the street.
Yeah, so I got one. Pretty cool.
Respect.
Chill here.
Tomba.
Chill here while I play this damn game. I've never played Dead Rising either, but I kind of want to review it. That's just me.
Is it remastered? Alright, Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster. What is it? Is it just like GTA but only linear story mode kind of vibe? That's what I'm just getting like early GTA vibe. That's what I'm getting.
It's a zombie game, but it's like tons of zombies on a screen like this. This is a better representation of the game.
Wait, I have played this game. Is this the Dead Rising Deluxe? There's a Dead Rising 2, right? Dead Rising.
Oh yeah, there's a third one too.
What's the one where you start in like the mall? I guess this is
this
one
is the
too,
one.
right?
This is the
Dude,
mall.
It doesn't look familiar. I've played this game. It feels like it's completely new right now. I don't know if this is it.
Because it's remastered. The remastered graphics are blowing your brain away.
Dude, I have played this game.
Oh, you lied to me.
I feel like it was a different. No, maybe it was this one. This looks familiar. It was fun though, I guess. Yeah, it was. I mean, it's not fun enough to play like continuously. I don't know. Not my type of game. It was like just something to laugh over one night or two, and then put it down, and then come back to it maybe like a month later.
Do you think I can review it?
I mean, yeah. I don't know how much fun you'd have after 4 hours of hitting a zombie with some weird weapon, you know, that people think is funny. It's like, in my opinion, you have to like make your own fun in this game.
Okay,
I'm just What do I
まあ
know?
I'm ready.
ちょっと違った感じ
Look
で
at
楽し
that.
んでいただけるんじゃないかなと
I
思い
have
ます
Wow, he just whips it out.
まあテキストで表現されてた
thanks for killing time before it kills us.
I'm murdering everyone, including time.
Output.
Never played Tomba. We were talking about it earlier over text, and he was like, "Oh, that's 3D platformer," and I'm like Crash Bandicoot, my boy,
My boy,
big
Crash.
big C.
You can't hear the game, huh?
Uh, no, I
Mm.
hear it only because I can hear your audio coming through. It's also not centered.
Yeah, hold on 1 second. I'm gonna try something. Not putting it in this 4K, or not putting it in.
You know, I was pretty good at video games like as a kid, and I was too stupid to figure out how to beat Crash Bandicoot for the GameCube. Like there was this one I just couldn't figure out what to do at some point, like on one of the airplane levels. I just couldn't figure it out. It was very upsetting. It haunts me clearly to this day because I just remember not being able to beat it. And very upsetting. I used to keep a list of games with my friends. Like we would 100% games on GameCube, N64, whatever it is. Like we would write it on a list like back before we had phones or anything. So all you had to keep like this piece of paper lying around to like keep track of everything, which is just funny looking back now. But yeah, like we would put down Pokemon like the Coliseum XD Gale of Darkness, that type of game. We'd be like, oh, we 100% this, got every shadow Pokemon or whatever, and then like Mario Baseball, stuff like that. Any game. Even if we didn't like it, we would just try and beat like whatever game lying around, like Herbs, the stupid GameCube game that was like a Sims ripoff. You ever play that game?
The Herbs? Yeah.
Herbs?
Yeah, it's like on PS2. It was
Well, yeah, it was
terrible.
on GameCube. Yeah, it's just like Sims, but like
It
just
was terrible.
weird. Yeah, but you gotta beat it. You gotta 100% it so it gets on the list, man. That's the thing. You gotta fight through it.
I think I did it. I think
A learning experience.
I loaded up the gameplay, and now it's just going native into the.
1997. I was one.
Okay, I want to show that I am a fan. I do own Tomba 2, but disc only. Sorry, nerds. Hey, if anyone's in the chat who knows what's going on here, I have two. I don't know how I got this, but I have two Resident Evils. Okay, one of them though is a red disc, and one of them is a black disc. I have the other. I have both discs for both of them. So yes, I have two versions of Resident Evil 2, but different colored discs. Kind of weird. Kind of mysterious. Anyway, if you have any,
Victor swoops in.
it's like a 2012 fucking game, and I'm over here 20 years fucking later. It's 1998. I'm sorry. Fucking 26 years later.
Loser.
I don't really remember Tomba as much as Tomba 2. So this will be fun. Hi.
Tomba 2 is for you.
This is Riley. Hi. He just came to say.
Oh no, he's gonna take Tomba.
Oh, that's what he wants. Get out of here. You don't get Tomba. Hey, not cool, Victor. I'm playing Tomba. You know what sucks? Get away. Stop already. Stop already. They decided to keep the controls like PlayStation controls, so I'm pressing B for X. I'm pretty good at like making A the circle button or whatever. Like I could do that. So if I press like what Nintendo believes is the accept, nothing happens. Press. Already. Scores down. Scores down.
What are you talking about? Oh, okay. The review score.
The review score. Okay. Riley, you go. On it. The game screen's like. Oh, my camera turned off. Great.
Oh no 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 no.
Here with my thoughts.
I'm just with my thoughts now. Oh, my conscience is talking back now. Hello. I think what this game reminds me of PlayStation 1.
It is a PlayStation 1 game.
Ooh, that's why. That's why.
So this game is all about like finding new items that I don't know. Whoa. Like a 3D Metroidvania. So that guy just gave us like a mission, and we'll get a bunch of them coming up. Man, I haven't played this game in so long, you guys.
Give me some Donkey Kong Country vibes.
Not an excuse to suck, but this doesn't look remastered. Am I missing something? I think there's.
It doesn't look remastered. I mean, like, I don't think colors were that green. It looks pretty sharp for the is there like a low res switch? Like, is it retro mode or like, you know?
That's what I was thinking. Like it like. Oh, okay. I see. Filter. Okay, you can rewind. Filter.
Let me see it.
Yeah, you see they
CRT filter.
It's pretty cool.
They just like, oh, okay.
Why does he jump? I forgot how he jumped. I feel like all the nuances were fixed in 2. I don't like the CRT. I just feel like that's like just feel like it needs to look more I don't know, it doesn't have that remastered smoothness that everything with that remastered usually has. I like it.
Like they like added resolution where, you know, into the objects and things like that. It doesn't look like.
Oh no, I think it's fine. I think it's fine. I guess I wasn't like when I play remastered releases, I kind of expect like I don't know, it like look I don't know, smooth. They just smooth
different.
everything.
I mean, yeah, I guess they wanted to keep it like original. I don't know. Get an 8.5. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that. It's getting a 7.
The best thing
really,
the best thing about like Tomba games is just like discoverability. Like just like I just acquired that chick, you know? Like stuff like that. Like clear the fog. Okay. Well, how do I do that? Something like windy just might do the windy. Okay.
Like, are you supposed to be up there, or is it just Is that just like is that a secret area? That
no, it's. I would even say like this game is almost like a semi-open world. Like you can go a lot of places.
Yeah, can you go back there?
Oh look at, I got the wind. Oh, yeah, you can go to. I don't know if I can jump. I can't jump directly back there now. Got a frog though.
Frog required.
See, that's what I'm saying. You just like do shit and like cool shit happens. I don't know what the justification like. Well, I think I saw something weird right there. Oh no. The graphics just look a little strange.
You're saying they didn't do the remaster justice? Good reviewer.
How do I use this? I keep pressing this fucking wrong I keep pressing the fucking back button. See, and then you'll use items to solve puzzles.
Well, my friend, you gotta stop hitting the back button and start hitting the forward button.
I
You know what I
know.
mean?
I wish I could use in this case I wish I could use a. Oh, look at my computer's not, or my camera's not working again. Hold on, I can actually.
Is it overheating?
Yeah. Here, I'll change it to
I'll
my.
just use the other one.
I am. Don't
Yeah, do be doing that. Gotta get yourself a camcorder or some sort of new mirrorless DSLR at that point if you don't want that to happen.
Doesn't always happen when like making sure like my underwear isn't laying around or something. Because
It might not happen in like the
you can
winter.
see more of my room and when
So like yeah, little extra tease, little bathing suit DLC this stream. You know what I'm saying? Get a little teaser of the DLC release of
Yeah,
Zario's
great.
boxers. Like, oh no.
No, I can't get it. I can't even get the webcam to work. Not even.
How could you do this?
Here, maybe this one will stop over. If it doesn't, it doesn't. We're just hanging out now anyway. You're what everyone wants to see anyway.
I don't know if maybe they just want to see me. They don't want to hear me. I'm fine with just being here.
The frog got away, damn it. Well, I don't know where he's supposed to go anyway. Okay.
I found the love Tomba.
Dude, how do you know the Tomba song? Toomba's coming to town.
I'm dreaming of a Tomba. Christmas. Okay. What? I'm just getting strong like Game Boy Advance, Donkey Kong Country, like all those types of games those days.
It's a Metroidvania.
Maybe I just don't like the vein,
The veiny Troid.
the veiny Troid. Yeah, I mean Donkey Kong Country. People love that game. I don't see the appeal.
Oh, whoa! Hey, chill,
It's fun.
chill,
It's a
chill,
fun
chill,
game,
chill.
but it's not. People like to speed run that game. It's like people think.
Well,
it's
which
like the
Donkey
I4
Kong?
Country, dude.
I think Country is a perfect game. I think Country is a perfect
game?
co-op game. It's like
Have you-
because it's a co-op game where I could maybe get my like little cousin or something on the controller and just not let them play until I want them to. You know, like because they'll play Diddy and I'll play Donkey or DK. Sorry, Donkey Kong fans. I know.
I like DK64.
I've never played Donkey Kong 64. There's a period of time where I thought that I made up that Donkey Kong 64 was even a game. Like I would gaslit myself because I never like played it, but I always like talked about it.
This is Coconut Gun. Yeah, exactly.
Where's the
Such a good game. The music. It just was such a long game too. Like it's perfect for its era. Just like Super Mario 64, all those games were just so good. And then you have games like this, and I'm just like, let me just go play some Donkey Kong. Huh.
let's see. I was
You know
playing,
what I'm saying?
I was playing this. Or I was watching. an anime today called I Became the Strongest and Annihilated Everything with Low Level Spells. Failure Frame is an isekai. I watched like 6 episodes today. I don't know why. It's pretty good. I am Tomba. Oh my god. Yeah, I tried to stay away from isekai because I got like way too into them at one point. Look at did I just oh my god, I fucking found a secret. I didn't even have to do that stupid jump. I just had to go around. It's so simple. Oh, I tried to throw that at the I think the AP box. See, there's like I'll come back later on to get these treasure chests. What anime have you been watching? Not cool, Victor. That in Kaiju number 8. I'm at episode 12 or 13 of Kaiju number 8.
What about Kaiju number 9?
Well, I'm glad you asked. Kaiju number 9 is actually was actually identified shortly after Kaiju number 8 came around, and he's not dead. He's still alive. So that's
They don't know where he is though. That's the thing.
yeah, they don't. Well, he got away because he exposed his core at one point, and sorry, spoilers, and got distracted right when he was about to get destroyed. The guy, Kaiju number 8, got distracted, and then yeah, he was able to self-heal. Everyone knows that. That's like day 1 shit, dude. But he got away, and also these kaiju, they like to like I don't know why this is written this way, but every fucking enemy in Kaiju number 8 for some reason likes to analyze their who they're fighting. And this is also okay, hold on. Sorry, these dogs need to go outside. Come on guys, let's go outside.
All right, and we're back. Mark sitting alone in a stream of 2 people. It's nice when we have people on the chat, honestly. It makes the conversations truly great. So thank you, Uncool Victor, for sticking around. And DC Fat Cat, as always, holding the chat down. I've personally never have played Tomba. I have no idea what's going on in this Tomba game.
Tomba is life. My girlfriend got me into Noragami, and aside I've been watching I don't know any of those anime.
Noragami.
Maybe I do. Let me I clearly don't know how to read anything. Noragami. Oh, I have seen this. I haven't watched it, but I know the character. Cool. Maybe I should watch it.
Get through these chat screens so we can see the real Tomba in action. You got your toes are moving. Oh no, those are chickens. Chicks.
Chicken toes. Chicken toes. Uh-oh. An FMV. I'll turn up the
powers to change this land into an ugly world. For some reason, the evil pigs seem to be collecting gold.
Got
I
that yawn
bet your
impact.
grandpa's bracelet that was stolen by the Kuma pigs was made out of gold too. The 7 evil pigs are hiding somewhere in this world. If you find them, I'm sure you'll be able to find
All
your
right.
bracelet with them. Just remember, be very careful.
Why did he didn't sound like he needed my help that bad. He just sounded so calm and collected. Just remember, it's gonna be pretty dangerous. So maybe take this 100-year-old bill. Oh.
Maybe take some Advil before you go.
Maybe put a shirt on if you want.
Maybe check both sides of the street before crossing. You ever tomb your buh?
Often. Shenmue is live. I will wear that Timex Expedition with the turnable alarm. You know what I used to think was like cool, but it turned out not to be cool? Was those fucking watches that Axis used to give out for like Zero Time Dilemma and all that shit. Years ago, I put on a fucking I put on a like a dating profile that
Match.com.
that I owned like what they it was like name like a something like a collectible that you own, or it's like name something that you're proud of that you own, and I was like the 999 watch, and I had like a picture of it, like
Oh my God.
it's just this watch for Zero Time Dilemma that you get with
Zario.
dude. In my head it was like if I was a nerd girl and I saw somebody with that watch, oh, there'd be no stopping me. There'd be no stopping me.
You
That'd
would
be
just
nuts.
win.
That boy's getting fucked.
Oh my God. Strap me down with your watch.
Oh my God, you got a time dilemma watch? Makes me so fucking hot. I
Jam my
wish
hands together with that watch band.
like I can't be the only person that feels that way when I get like these cool nerdy things that I just want to flex on nerd bitches. And like it's
Nerd bitches.
it's all dreamed, right? It's all like no one really cares about the stuff that you have. But in my
Except the nerd bitches.
yeah, dude, I can assure everyone that's watching right now, the 5,000 games that I own have not once ever got me a nerd bitch. Ever.
But they've kept them once they see it.
They've definitely kept them away. If anything.
A wall of video games is towering over them. They dream about it,
Yeah.
marching over them.
So funny. Beginner's dwarf language. Oh, can't get that guy. Yeah, I never thought that like I used to be really into buying shit, and now I try not to. Shit that I can't use, like limited editions. I used to have to buy every limited edition to Guardboard 2. I love that, like I will flex my Vita collection, my physical Vita collection to people, but like I know they don't care. And I'm trying to, like, when I do it, I'm trying to convey to them that I'm joking. Like, I know you don't care about my Vita collection, but that's the funny part of that's the joke.
Yeah.
The joke
Like,
is
don't you get it?
yeah, the joke is that no one cares about this shit, and I'm like so proud of like this Vita collection that I mean, what like we shouldn't congratulate people on their collections. Well, the only reason why they have all that stuff because they're dumb enough to buy it. You know, it's like, oh, so now you're saying as long as you have money, you're a collector. You can tell the real collectors from the normies pretty easily nowadays.
Mm.
I went to buy that Toyota from Initial D just for the flex.
I
Yeah,
used to like
dude,
collecting.
I'm the first person that'll say I buy shit just to flex it. Or I used to.
I used to buy like the limited editions of all like the games.
Yeah,
Halo,
yeah.
The Halo ones.
I
Halo
used to
Reach,
get-
Halo 3.
I used to get physically sick if a game sold out on NIS America when they were doing their limited editions. I used to like get depressed. I would email their support, "Hey, I didn't have enough time to pre-order this." Like I was dude, and I would change my name too because I'm on their press release lists, and like I didn't they're like it doesn't work that way in a corp. Like I'm not talking to their workers, you know, but I'm talking to their support people. I was bad, man. I'm glad I got over all that. It you start to rely on that stuff to make you happy. And sure, it works for a bit, but like it's so fleeting. Anyway.
Yeah, at some point, all of my objects just take up space, and I get frustrated that I have to like move them or dust them or keep like I'm like at the point where like less is completely more now. Like I don't want to deal with anything. I hate having objects laying around.
Yeah, you know, it's off and on for me. I hate that I have so much manga around my goddamn house. I hate that like you've seen my den, like there's nothing in there, but like every part of my body wants to fill it with stuff, and that's bad. Like just because you have an empty area doesn't mean like you have to fill it with stuff.
Negative space is important. It heals the soul. Mm-hmm.
I keep pressing the wrong buttons. Damn it. Wrong button again. Go full screen. Looks good. Yeah, Bailey, you know what I'm saying. I think that's the exact feeling that I had when I was in that rut, like, oh, one fucking time. Oh my fucking god. Mugen Souls, a not good game ever. Okay, not even on Switch where it's technically uncensored. Mugen Souls is a 6 game. I got my financial aid, and with my financial aid that night, I went on NIS's store, and they had they had the limited edition for Mugen Souls on their store, and it was like $130 or some shit. It was like $100 or some shit. It was around there, and I just got my fucking financial aid. I was like, fuck yeah, and I bought it. A week later, they mark it down to $20.
Nice.
Like this
Got
money,
played
this
by
money that
$100.
this money that I'm supposed to like save for school. Anyway, that's I
I've heard
regret
this story before.
regret buy for sure.
There's more involved in that story. I think you're just hiding the rest of the details, the other purchases involved.
Oh, there's plenty other ones. There's plenty other ones. I remember the first time I got a credit card, I went to SAC Anime, and I was like, "Well, it's not like, oh yeah, I just spent $1,000, but I'll have like a whole year to pay it off." It doesn't work like that, Mark. More stuff just keeps coming.
It's a disease, man.
Yeah.
Gotta just live off of water and rice.
I got there eventually. I got there eventually.
Eventually.
I forgot probably where to go in this game. But I'm gonna save the dwarves eventually.
You can go anywhere, I bet, and it would probably be better than not moving.
I don't understand why we still see loading screens. I think they're fake. Loading screens aren't real.
They had nothing to load there. The 3 pixels were already there.
Well, like the years of just advancements in technology, and we're still loading stuff? I don't think so.
You gotta remaster the loading screen, you know what I mean? It's just another op. Another art op.
Why am I want to know why what my AP points are for. Sorry, I don't really remember this game. Like I said,
You gonna get this chest now? Like, how do you
ooh, boomerang. Sorry, my camera keeps coming off. I know it is, but you guys can hang out with Mark for a little bit.
Damn.
I'm gonna use this.
Everyone's gonna leave now.
No one's gonna leave. If anything,
It's my face.
if anything,
Oh,
more
the ugly.
wood boomerang. If anything, more people are gonna come.
Oh. Scared.
Especially Bailey.
Damn.
Oh shit.
Those Tomba balloons. working me up.
Oh, something cooking?
It's just me.
Uh,
Eh,
6 dwarves. Oh, I found the dwarf. Oh, the dwarfs are hiding in these places. Leaf butterfly. Man, I'm doing everything. I am so good at this game.
I mean, if anything, it just looks like a brighter version of what was like 1997 worth of this game. It doesn't look like it's been retouched in a
You
way that
sound
like
jealous that I'm really good at it.
it doesn't look like they did much other than a little bit of
Oh,
scaling.
that's what I was saying. Like, I'm glad that they didn't do anything. Oh, I'm trying to jump. I'm glad. Like, I think charity wings. I don't know what the fuck that is. When I was saying that, I was like, it didn't seem like smoothed out. I meant that as a good thing. Um, I do prefer this kind of remastered where they don't do too much. I guess I have to jump on all of these because he might be in these. Bet he's in this one up here. I'm not a good gamer. God.
Why have you ever thought about that? Why aren't you a better gamer?
You know, I've thought about this because
You
I'm
ever actually
not.
put any thought to it. I always wonder like why people can't like they play games for like 20 years, 10 years. Like eventually you think like there's a linear raise, you know, of skill, but eventually people just flatline, and I want to know why.
I feel like when I play games, I play them like very bad. But
You're just too passive about your game. Like do you enjoy the act of of not trying to improve? Like that might be the enjoyable part about it.
no, I just like taking things at my own pace. Like eventually I'll get to where I need to be, but in my
It's just
head,
like yeah,
I
don't know.
like I like the idea of like there was no instructions that told me, at least that I read, that I needed to hold these and like launch them, right? But I just through trial, just through me trying and playing in these early moments, I figured it out. But so I like that. I like that. Like, I don't want to technically be the best at anything. I'm not looking to be like top player.
That's understandable, but naturally in life, like you do things over and over again. Like obviously you get better, but then eventually,
It's because all these games, they're just so different. These games.
Suppose it's the multitasking aspect, I suppose, of these games that
Yeah, like one day I'm playing a visual novel, the next I'm fucking playing Tomba. You know, it's like this morning I was playing a mech visual novel on Switch and like recording footage for that video, and then now like okay, but I just got good at that. Anyway, I suck, but I had fun. And thanks everyone for hanging out and watching. That's our show today. Sorry, Mike. We're good.
I forgive you.
Thanks, Mark.
Falling off the Tomba.
Yeah, I got stuff to do. I got stuff to write. I don't know if we have any videos going out tomorrow. But we oh fuck. We got a lot of previews and reviews to work on for the weekend. Yeah, it's gonna be a busy one, but fun games. I think it's like this past month. It's been like, I don't know, some good games, but I think we're finally getting out of the low summer months of like.
Yeah, I feel like early July was pretty popping, and then like nothing happened after that. Like I don't know. what came out early July that everyone things were happening. That's all I know. Things were
Yeah.
happening, and now nothing's happening, and now
Yeah,
we're
I
playing
think we're just
Tomba
waiting.
remastered.
People are waiting for Visions of Mana, I think, but it's not very. There's no hype around that game. There's no hype around. Yeah, you know, like I kind of agree. Like this remastered, I could probably just play the PlayStation release and have the same experience. But I haven't dived into all of the remastered capabilities yet because I'm playing on OBS and I need to see what it looks like on the screen for sure.
I guess the aspect of you could just play it on a PC or something. You know, I mean, it's not you don't have to own a PlayStation 1.
Yeah,
right?
these games run like 150 to $150 too, each of them. So they're not cheap games. If you're trying to play this game without breaking your bank, yeah. Also, somebody figure out why I have 2 different Resident Evil covers, and also I own NBA Showtime. Maybe we can play that sometime. I also own Tony Hawk Pro Skater. And then SmackDown too. Dude, I'll fucking play with you on SmackDown too. This is my old this is like from when I was like 9 years old, by the way. I've just kept with it. But I do have SmackDown.
I got some old games as well. I don't know where they're. Oh, they're at the other house. That's why. That'd be mommy's.
That said, I hope everyone has a great weekend. We'll come back Monday and share with you everything we did. Thanks so much for hanging out with Mark and I. Some parts of the word legalized buying devices with ROMs on it. So there, yeah. We have iOS. I think allows it now.
All right, everyone. Thank you for putting up with their shit. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
we're very shitty today. We're a bunch of shitty boys.
No, we're just hanging out. I think I like the aspect of not trying too hard, of like putting on some elaborate show every day. I think we're just hanging out, having a good time with some video games, talking and some chat.
I think that's what I think that's ultimately what we're going for too. It's just making this the place we go to at the end of the day just to hang out and decompress for a second with our friends and then go on with our lives. Some stability, some stability in our chaotic lives, you know?
I guess. I mean, it adds more
bullshit.
chaos, I think.
No bullshit. We're the no bullshit zone. Thanks, Daniel. Thanks, Cosmo Pock. Thanks, DC Fat Cat. Thanks, Not Cool Victor. We'll see you guys next week. Bye.